And we're live. Hello folks, welcome to Apollo Racing Club, and today we are doing a test race in Japan to see if Cody's has finally fixed the lobbies. And I guess Chipsy was not in a good mood today because he decided to go with one-shot qualifying. Today you're being streamed by Smithy and Throttle. We're both Tier 1 drivers having a new go at commentating. We're following Lord Raptor. We're following Lord Raptor through Spoon. And as he exits that corner, he looks like getting a really good exit, but he's right now P4. Let's look at P1. P1 is Decora, who's a Tier 1 reserve. We expect him to give Terry, our current champion, a run for his money as he goes through the Casio Triangle. Good exit. Nothing too out of the ordinary. And he crosses the line as a 130.1. And last, we have Van, who's decided to qualify last. He's just making sure as he's waiting in front of the line. And in 10 seconds, we'll be pretty sure he's last. But unfortunately, someone disqualified behind him. So that's the end of that. And Vans was disqualified. So it turns out he was just wasting our time. But that's fine. Throttle, you there? Well, I guess you're just stuck with me for now. So it's Decora in P1, he's a Tier 1 reserve. It's Juansaria in P2. He's not Tier 1. So this will be very interesting. Going down the grid, we have Ginger, the Action, Lord Raptor on reds, on red tires, and only P6 on yellows. So that will be very interesting to see what sort of other alternate strategies he can come up with. As we go to the time, we have Taurus, Stewie, Let's Talk Golf, Mr. Ultra, Chipsy, and Neil with Van in last and disqualified. So we're just waiting for the race to load. With Japan, you could probably make it to the end on a set of softs and then change to a set of mediums. If you want to be extra safe, you could probably do softs and then hards. But I suspect most of the racers here will be trying to go for the win, and they'll do red and yellow. But then again, if you start on reds and there's a safety car, then you're gonna have to make a decision. Do you want to go on hard tires, which is gonna really bog you down? Really bog you down at the start, or do you just want to go for yellows and try to hold it out to the end? And as the formation lineup gets underway, Decora is not really waiting for anyone, and he's just gonna go. And as I said again, he's just joined us this season as a Tier 1 reserve, but he's really proving his pace in these test races. And we'll have to see how he goes today. He's probably one of the favorites to win today. And when Throttle joins me, he'll probably say a few words about him as well. Next we have Juansaria, who is not Tier 1, but he's done a very good job putting his car up in the first row. Next we have Ginger, who's also in the Mercedes today. And then the Action, Lord Raptor, and Only, who's very interestingly the fastest car apart from Decora, also on mediums. So they probably won't catch Decora in the first 2 laps, but as the soft runners in front has their tires worn out, he might be able to do a few things here. As you saw just now, default strategies provided by AWS shows even a 2-stop. I don't suspect anyone will be trying a 2-stop unless some really weird safety cars come out. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, our crowd favorite. Oh no! So Van just took a half the fuel on his formation lap, but it doesn't look like we'll be restarting the lobby. Yes, Van, that was a mistake. But, nevertheless, this one doesn't count, so you don't get penalty points. So if you had to take someone out deliberately in a formation lap, this is the race to do it. Good thinking, Van. So, 5 red lights, and away we go. Decora gets a good start. Well, at the end, Atari is bogging down. That's Stewie. He's lost a few positions. Into the first turn we go. The front runners have gotten away in one piece. Ginger gets pushed wide, but it seems fine. Oh no! There's been an incident between the Ferrari and the McLaren into turn 1. Oh, that's somewhat expected. Turn 1's a very turn one tightens as the turn goes. And you do see some crashes every so often. Unfortunately, the sadist has retired. That's a very unfortunate name. It's retired in turn 1. Bottom some yellow flags, but the race continues. The Haas has left the session. We hope that's a disconnect. We do hope he comes back. He's in P7 right now. So we'll just look through the field and see and we'll see if there's any damage. It's Decora still in P1. Then we have Juansaria. Following that we have the action. All seen in single file. These 3 are pulling away a little bit from behind as Lord Raptor in P4 is defending the inside, but he seems fine from behind. But Neil is gonna have to think about it. As around the first corner we go, Ginger's right up onto his gearbox. As we go through the S's, you're not really gonna have to overtake. You're not really gonna be able to overtake here, as only gets a 3-second penalty from the back. Oh no! The Red Bull spun out. It looks like he's taken out a few guys behind him as well. Hello, Throttle.
Yes, hello. Sorry for the delay. But I am back, yes.
Yes.
And yes, that's I think that's a yellow flag. Man, did I miss qualifying? Jeez.
Yeah, it was they decided they were going to do one-shot qualifying, so now we're just straight in the race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. Already so
Yeah, so the leaders have pulled away a little bit. Decora's 3 seconds ahead.
Man, I feel like I'm watching an actual F1 race. Lewis Hamilton's in the lead.
Well, what's not like an actual F1 race is an AlphaTauri. No, not an AlphaTauri. Alfa Romeo is right now.
You know.
Yeah.
Kimi always has his fast starts. You never know.
Yeah. He does like Japan very much. So let's see if the action can carry Kimi's legacy through as he rounds
Yeah.
the first corner. Nothing too bad. Let's look through the field again. Lord Raptor in third. Too fancy.
And got Ginger in fourth, perfectly estimating where Bottas would finish in any race.
Oh no.
Being beaten by a Williams. Oh no! Oh my, that's just unfortunate. Oh, but
What
we got the
happened
yellow
there?
flag in sector 1. Oh, it's fine now.
Probably a minor spin out.
Oh no, Niles lost his wing.
Oh no! So the Williams has been in the wars a little bit. He's
Oh
lost his wing
no,
at
and
a
he's
very unfortunate part of the track.
yeah, he just, as Sadist leaves the session, but he lost it. Oh, he's on the gravel. That's not where you want to be with a broken wing. Oh, he's gonna need at least a safety car to bring his chances of getting at least the top 5 back up.
Just looking through the field, no one else seems to have made him pushed him wide. At least not without any damage.
And only Raya spun in sector 1 on the S's. Oh, he probably just touched the curb, especially there. That's an insta spin curb.
As we know, Codemasters has made the game this year a lot harder
And
for the players as
he spun.
so many spins that I just can't keep track of.
God. What is so difficult about Japan today? Oh no.
Oh! Siri almost takes out Mr. Ultra as he goes through the field and spins right in the middle of the track. The unfortunate thing with Cody's is that they decided that, yes, we think the curbs were way too easy last year's game. Let's make sure we kill some people when we make the curbs this year. And Japan, well, what used to happen in Japan is you just ride all the curbs and the S's, and then you take the curbs straight. You pretty much straight line Degna 1 through the curb, and then you go through Degna 2. But now this year, you just look at the curb wrong and they're gonna kill you.
No, spun in turn 1. He didn't lose his link this time though after coming out of the pits. But, jeez, come on. I'm starting to think you're Sebastian Vettel.
Oh no. I guess some players are taking this race blind. No practice in Japan, thinking they can just take the line they took last year. No, not anymore.
Clearly somebody cursed him with a few Vinales before the race.
And as the Ferrari comes into the pits, let's hope the Ferrari mechanics do a good job today. And he's gonna come out on yellows. Do you think he's gonna make it to the end?
I don't know. Japan, I think it's a pretty high-speed track, so the deg might be higher. But if it rubbers in, I don't think it should cost him too much. But on mediums, I don't think he's going to the end.
Only comes out.
Unless there's a safety car, then that'll bring his chances way up. But the moment, not really.
He spun out again.
No, he just let him by.
Probably just let him by. Let's look at the more competitive drivers right now. Van's trying to charge through the field. He started 13th and now in 6th.
Oh, and he's shaping up a move on Lord Raptor. Oh, is he gonna pull? Oh my God! Down the inside. Did the inverted Fernando Alonso move from 2006 as the top? What is this? Third down is really close. And Decora is just pulling away in the lead. Oh, but as the Aston Martin goes around the outside of the Mercedes.
Almost thinks better of it, and I don't blame him. You do not want to be on the outside of the spoon. Not a spoon. That's not Spoon, but you definitely do not want to be outside on Spoon as well.
Yeah, you really don't want to. Because, if any of you guys watch Super GT, not a good place to be. Or we can think back to 2018 Japan. Again, not a good place to be.
Not a good place to be. Especially this year with the curb. You just... The other guy pushes you out a little bit, you hit the curb, you're done.
Yep.
As we go through the hairpin, this might be a very cheeky way to pull an overtake here. If you catch the guy in front of you napping, you just break your dive bomb right into the hairpin. Hope nobody crashes.
Hmm?
As we go through actual Spoon, nothing doing. That's probably one of the last curbs you can use on this track.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. As we go through 130R, he's not gonna shape. He's probably not quite close enough this time to take a move into the KCO triangle, as expected. Let's go through the lead. So Decor is in the league again, and if I'm honest, I'm not surprised. Without Terry here, I don't really think anyone's gonna give him a run for his money today. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
As we have another yellow flag in Sector 1.
Van is pretty fast.
Van's in the pits?
Oh no.
What happened there? Is he gonna get a front wing change?
Think so.
Yes, he is! That's unfortunate.
It must have been, I wonder, because this has been happening while I was racing too. It'll show up as green, like everything's okay, not lime green, but you'll feel like you have the damage and you'll actually be slower.
I saw that his front wing end plate was on my screen. Yeah, so that's probably what happened. So he comes out in P11, right behind the McLaren. I've no doubt that Van's pace will give him a few places, but because he's going on softs, he's now committed to at least a 2-stop.
Yeah, so, he has to be committed to at least a 2-stop.
Yeah, so I guess he's hoping for a safety car.
Yeah, and with all these guys spinning and stuff, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, meanwhile the McLaren makes a tiny mistake out of the S's, just to give him a little bit of encouragement. Is the McLaren trying to get to the end on hards? Because I don't think anyone would start on hards as he almost spins out getting out of the hairpin. Van's gonna decide to move down into Spoon. Side by side, two wide.
No, don't go around the outside. Oh, he gets it done. So there you go. Don't listen to us. Go around the outside of Spoon.
Yeah. To be fair, though, you do need a slightly more cooperative rival.
You do.
But hey,
oh no! Juan is DNF'd.
VSC.
VSC.
Oh no! I had high hopes for Juan. He's qualified in the front row while not being a tier 1 player. I was hoping we could see what he could do, but unfortunately, I guess maybe the pressure just got to him. As he leaves the session, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And from a driver's perspective, I honestly hate the VSC. I'd rather it just be a full safety car. But again, it does depend on how bad the crash is.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. VSC is... I don't know, actually. The problem with the full safety car, sometimes if you're in the... If you build a lead and then you get a full safety car, sometimes you just... Yeah, there's nothing much you could do.
Yeah. But... You know... I've always just hated the VSCs, I don't know. I felt like I'd lose, like, 2 seconds, even if I was being extremely, like, fringent with the delta. So...
Yeah, it's a little bit... While you do want to stay close to the 0 delta, if you exceed it, you get a drive-through, and that's just not worth it. So sometimes, if you lose a second, you lose 2 seconds. In a way, you've gained 18 seconds, because you don't have to do a drive-through. As the VSC gets disabled and we're racing again, Van's under pressure. No, he's not under pressure. Guy behind him's the last car. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
In front, we do have a slightly closer battle with Ginger trying to chase down Chipsy. Ginger needs to clear him quickly because he has a penalty. He needs to build a gap.
I think a safety car would really liven the race right now.
A full safety car.
Yeah.
Well, someone would need to crash out. We would never wish that on anyone driving in a race, would we?
Oh no, never.
Never.
Bottas. No, never. Oh no.
Oh no, Mr. Ultra!
It's the commentator's curse.
As he does a track reset, that's a big no-no when you're doing... Oh, well, that's a big no-no if you're in Tier 1, but today we're just doing an exhibition race, so let's just pretend we didn't see that and move on.
FIA stewards, we had corrupted footage. We had to splice it, so yeah, no, he got back on track fine.
It's totally just desync.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, the Ferrari's lost his front wing again!
Oh my god.
Maybe we should have raced in Monaco,
Mm-hmm.
like Chipsy suggested last week. As he tries to get himself back into the pits again. Spoon's gonna be a challenge.
Oh!
As he goes wide.
All the way. What a steering lock he had to put on. He was on mediums too.
Yeah.
I guess he's choosing not to upshift.
On the bright
There we
side.
go.
On the bright side, if you go to yellows right now, you could probably just about make it to the end.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to do that. He's not an AI, is he?
You're gonna have to do audio commentating for a bit because my game just crashed.
Oh no. Okay. So hello everybody. In case you don't see me, this is now a podcast. We have Only Ride coming into the pits. Decor with a new fastest lap on lap 11.
Decor is really pushing.
Man, he is really Lewis Hamilton. Oh, and now the 3-second time penalty. You don't want to do that. That's not going to put you up the spots at all. The gaps are just so spread. Let me see what the gap to the leader is. Okay. Got 10 seconds, 11. Oh, Chipsy is catching action. He's only a second behind. And then Lord Raptor, 17. Dinger, 35. Stewie, 49. Let's Talk Golf, 55. Vans, 57. Tours, a minute 6. Mr. Ultra, a minute 12. So, Van's getting a 3-second time penalty. Oh my god, it's these track limits.
As unfortunate as it is, there's a very good chance that the race will be decided on penalties.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Japan's one of those traditional narrow tracks with a lot of S's as well. And we're back. And we're back. Decor is still leading the race. To no one's surprise as the action spins out.
Oh no!
Oh. I just need to turn off HDR.
Man, this is one crash-filled session. 2 DNFs, 5 broken wings, and a game crash. What could have... It's just worse than Monaco.
let's blame it on Cody's.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're back for good now. Yes, we are.
Hey.
Let's follow through the action. He hasn't pitted yet. As
Oh, now he
Van...
spins again.
Is Van done for the night? Van is done for the night as he spins out. In the S's. That's unfortunate. We were gonna want to watch. We were waiting for him to charge through the field. As we get a VSC.
Another. Just bring out the full safety car FIA.
We want to see some good racing. As Niels also spun out. So what do we think? Driving skill or desync?
I think it's Cody's.
Well, I've decided it's Cody's. It's always Cody's fault.
Yep. Can't take him anywhere.
Well, on the bright side, because of the VSC, he's not going to lose as much time as he gets a new front wing. Let's follow through, Mr. Oh, it's a full safety car!
Hey, good job, Cody's. You know what? No.
You know what? We should commentate more. Every time we say something, it just happens.
It's always the opposite, you know? We're gonna make some fantastic racing.
We shouldn't hand it back to the traditional commentators. We should just do it ourselves.
No, them. Who are they?
Yeah.
No, this is a cracking race.
Do you guys want good commentary or commentators who actually say things that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Decora's gonna have to readjust his strategy. Decora's gonna readjust his strategy for a full safety car. I suspect he'll be coming into the... No, he already has come into the pits, I believe. Let's just look at the pit stops.
No, he has not.
No,
Chip C and Decor. He is coming into the pits right now.
He's coming into the pits right now. What is he gonna put on? He's gonna put on a set of soft tires.
With it's slow. They haven't released him. What's going on?
What we like? He's good on mine.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. What's the problem with this game is
14 laps on a set of softs. What do you think?
Well, obviously everyone's gonna have to bunch up with the safety car, so if he drives gingerly around the circuit, I think he'll be fine. But I think he can make it.
Oh,
I'm sure he can.
The action, you're gonna have to... No, that's right. So, Chipsy's done the same thing as Decora. Let's just look through the field and see what sort of... No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do... No, we should do that, actually. So let's look through. Let's look through the field as we get a safety car just so we can readjust. So it's Decora still in P1. It hasn't looked like he's broken a sweat at all. So,
but I know Chip C is fast, so he's gonna have to cover him.
Chipsy's fast, and if you give him a chance, he's gonna go straight for your position. He's not the type that will wait. He'll just use all his battery in one go.
Oh! What a save from Decora. He slammed up the gears after rev banging and almost went into the wall.
That's the show of driving skill there. So we've so the action in third, he's just come out of the pits on mediums, which frankly is what I would do. But then again, I'm very bad with tire wear. So
I'd say I'm pretty good. Yeah. So
14 laps on a set of softs. I don't know.
It's gonna be a while because the rest of the field is still going through the hairpin into Spoon right now.
That's true.
So this is helping both Decora and Chipsy, and I think it's hurting the action because he's gonna have a worse tire to start on, unless something crazy happens up front. Or unless the degradation is just too much for the soft runners, which I don't think it is.
You never know if the top two races each other hard enough, the action might be in for a win.
And Nolly just getting his lap back. So we're gonna have to wait on him as well.
Yep. Here we have the McLaren on 12 lap old hards.
Oh no! Disqualified!
Oh, you did you did a naughty thing. You should not have blocked the safety car.
Oh no! He got for ignoring yellow flags. It's because he overtook, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. Oh. It might be decent. We'll have to ask him later.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can drag him in here and see.
Do you remember that year in Monaco where if you finished, you got on the podium?
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say?
What happened? Were you trying to get your lap back?
It told me to do it.
Oh, Cody's no!
It was like overtake, what was it? Lord Raptor, overtake Ginger, overtake the Action, overtake Gypsy, overtake Takora. And it was like, overtake the safety car. I was like, great, fantastic. And I was like, overtook it. And it was like, you've been disqualified. And I was like, oh. You usually give me time to come back here, but no, I get disqualified this time.
You're technically not supposed to do this in a league race, but I guess...
It's not a league race.
Yeah, it's not really a league race today, but so we'll let them pass. Yeah. But then again, Cody's didn't let you pass.
Yeah.
So I was like, sure, like, I'll take... Oh, I got DSQ, so I'm 14th. I was going to say I'm in top 10.
Yeah, oh, no. Wait, so it's a points race for everybody now?
Yes,
it is.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, well. I digress, but I know. Yeah. So, let's talk golf has left the session, so now just got 8 people.
Oh.
Now we're on 8.
Well, safety car's in this lap.
Safety car's in this lap.
Enjoy the rest of your race, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We'll talk to you
later.
Yep. That honestly really sucks. That's completely Cody's, but you know it does make for funny moments.
Yeah, it does suck, but you know what it does? What it doesn't suck for the McLaren of Tours, as he overtakes Stewie on the safety car restart. That's a very opportunistic move into the first turn.
And if anything, I'd just like to point out that on restarts and normal starts, F1 I'd have to say is more strict than iRacing. Because you can get alongside somebody in iRacing and then pass them, and then as soon as you cross the line, if you just have a nose, you're good. So I think he's done a great job.
Yes, he has. Stewie tries to compensate a little bit, almost spins out in the last S, but he's caught back up. So the battle will come into 130R. That's always good. Let's have a quick check in the leader. Let's have a quick check in the leaders as he sets up for his move. Takora is pulled away by quite some margin. Chipsy's trying his best to follow. Then we have the Action. He's on.
Oh, but he's going 10 miles per hour faster. I just saw that. The core was hitting 181, 182, and I just saw him at 189, 190.
Maybe Takora just has a really good setup today, as Stewie completes his overtake into the KCO triangle, but Tours is trying to come back at him into the left, into the right. He takes the outside, which is a mistake, as his teammate tries to go up the inside now.
It's a cracking battle here.
The S's forces them into a single file, as now Stewie leads the group from Tours and then Mr. Ultra, but Tours is on 10 much older hards, which he almost spins out in, as I was about to say. His teammate's just right on his gearbox, just trying to overtake. You're really holding your teammate up here. But hey, this doesn't count for points, who cares?
Where's the Fernando is faster than you? Let him by. Oh, he goes for a dive bomb. Oh, poor Nolly. Just race ruined by Cody's.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
What a send! Holy moly!
As much as I would like to drive in Tier 1 again, not like this. Let's go through Torres as he tries to defend against his teammate going down 130R. He's
not good. I saw Mr. Ultra go wide at the exit of Spoon. He's getting the disastrous combination of the guy in front of him being slower, but giving him dirty air, so he's all going slower than him. He's gonna need a massive kick to get past his teammate, but he's running out of ERS. He's only got 15 left, and we've still got 10 laps to go.
Fortunately, Japan, because you.
Oh, he's gonna send it down the inside of his teammate. He's going. Oh, this is close.
And he completes the overtake. Mr. Ultra just right through turn 1, sides right through his teammate on much older tires, and now he's free to chase Stewie.
This race is shaping up more and more. So let's see.
Is Let's Talk Golf back?
Yes, I saw him join back again.
That's great. He's just bringing up the rear to this McLaren group. Right now it's a race of attrition. We still don't know who's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the top again. It's Decore still leading. He's pulled up a 2-second gap. He wasn't quite as commanding as before the safety car.
Yeah, but he's still pulling away little by little.
Yeah, on this track, if you're leading, as long as you don't make a mistake, you're probably not going to be overtaken.
Mm-hmm.
Decore and Chipsy just showing how it's done in Tier 1, not really making any mistakes, just following each other straight through turn 1 and into the S's, avoiding the curb on the left, avoiding the curb on the right. That's a perfect line.
No mistakes from either of these guys.
As we get another yellow flag.
Oh, Ginger, he spun the S's. Oh, just exactly. Is he retired? Oh no, he's not. He just went around the bollard.
He's just ghosted, which is very good. Oh no, does he have a punctured tire?
Not from what I can see. No, everything. Nope, all tires are round.
Seems peachy. All right, let's see if he can catch back up to go back up through the pack. So in this race of attrition, if you finish, you're guaranteed 2 points. I don't know. This honestly, as I was going through this track on time trial a few hours ago, and I thought it was harder than Monaco. I genuinely thought it was harder than Monaco.
Mm-hmm. Well, because Monaco, if you get a really, really, really nice setup, it is a pleasure to drive. But Suzuka is just a challenging track.
Yeah, because with Suzuka, there are sections where you have to be on the optimal line. For example, if you go through Degna 1 just a little bit wide, you're losing, 2-3 tenths into the next straight.
Into the straight. But then you can maybe pull it back in Degna 2, but then it's really tough, and then, you got to make sure you don't copy Danny Kvyat in 2015 and, roll your car over.
Yeah. But the problem is if you get Degna 1 wrong, chances are you're already off. You don't really have a lot of margin for error.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Ultra now on a brand new set of softs going through the S's. He's 15 seconds back to the next guy. So we'll have to see if he's gonna make it. Meanwhile, there's a battle. Ginger on his new tires. No, not his new tires. Ginger just spun out, trying to overtake Let's Talk Golf, but he's just ghosted right through.
And that's interesting because I saw Let's Talk Golf rejoin the session, so I wonder what's happened to him.
Maybe he's having some connection issues and he just disconnected again. Maybe we just didn't notice. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Into the Casio Triangle he goes. He's now 1.7, 1.6 behind Torres. It's closer to 1.5 now behind Torres. He's definitely coming up behind Torres, but he clearly he's faster, but whether he can overtake is another matter entirely. Let's talk off his back. Saying that, Torres spins. Maybe I should stop talking.
Everything you said so far. Oh, yellow in Sector 1 and Sector 2. What's happened?
Torres spun.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Not a good race for McLaren.
Still no trouble bothering Decora. Going through the Casio Triangle. No spins out whatsoever. Just a perfect line as he goes through the line. Followed by Chipsy. 3 seconds back. Then we have the Action 3.7 on mediums. But as we go into the stint, his medium should start giving him the advantage over P1 and P2.
Very interesting. I thought if Chipsy kept his pace, he would have been easily able to stay behind Decora, but no, Decora's pulled away. Not very fast, but he's pulled away.
I guess it's just the reality of a track with a lot of S's and dirty air. It is what it is. You never know. Maybe he'll make a mistake again, and what I say will become true.
Yeah. So it goes Mercedes powered, Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes, Mercedes. So no one is powered by Honda or Renault anymore.
Maybe Japan doesn't like them very much, even if Honda's Japanese.
Yep.
You know what? I've just had a brilliant idea. If I commentate next time we race in Tier 1, I'm gonna win the race. Wait for everyone else to pit. I need a safety car.
Oh, would you look at that?
A safety car?
I wonder how it's sent from the heavens.
This will be great. We should commentate again. We will definitely be tier champions at the end of it.
Oh, for sure. It's like, oh man, oh darn, you know. Man, I don't want to wish any bad luck on the guy in front of me, but you know, his tires do seem kind of old. You know, maybe he goes for, he spun. Oh, poor guy. But I'll take that position.
I would never wish ill on her.
Oh, no, never. You know, because that's not sportsmanship. That's not sportsmanlike.
Yeah. I am the very epitome of a sportsman.
And in F1, you have to be the most you have to just be... You are the pinnacle of both racing and sportsmanship. So... Wow. The course just keeps pulling away. It's like... He's on softs.
Going on softs and he's pulling away. I guess he's saved enough tires to push.
Yeah, I guess so, but he's running very low on ERS.
Here we see Chipsy going through turn 1.
No issues. He's got more ERS than Decora.
You've Gotta
Oh,
push, buddy.
we got
As
a
we get
yellow
another
too.
yellow flag.
Oh,
And
it's
Mr.
Spoon.
Ultra's retired.
Oh,
Spoon.
no. And is this going to be any sort of BSU safety car, just a yellow? No one's
Just a
over there, so I
yellow.
doubt it.
Yeah, the
I
race
think
is
it's just
almost
gonna be a
over.
yellow.
They won't put a safety car in now, probably.
Well, you wouldn't count everything out. Oh, there's Mr. Ultra leaving the session, but, yeah, we've still got 4 laps to go. You never know.
You know what? You know who my driver of the day is? Taurus.
Who? Yeah.
Just hanging in there, waiting for everyone in front of him to explode on 21 lap old hards. And he's gonna finish in the points.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Oh, no! As we start talking about it, it goes wide. Again, just a commentator's curse.
You really have to be careful with the 21 lap old hards.
Yeah.
The problem with hard tires sometimes is because the rate of degradation is slower than the speed you gain from losing fuel. Sometimes you think your car's going faster, so you push harder and harder and harder, and suddenly you just go off the cliff and you're done. As he spins out of Spoon!
Oh, no!
Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man. As long as you finish, you're gonna be P8. There we go. That's a good sport.
Yeah, there you go. Get back on track. Shh, nobody saw that. FIA? Well, what FIA?
You can do this. We believe in you.
Yeah. Shh.
Ginger has a 6-second penalty, I think. 6 seconds, that would put Let's Talk Golf 4 seconds behind. If he doesn't get any more connection issues, and Ginger makes a mistake, he might be able to catch him. But as I say, Stewie, you weren't supposed to do that.
Well, it's only a 3-second penalty, so...
Speaking of penalties, the action is going to have to be very careful, because if he gets a 3... Oh wait, no, Chipsy's going to have to be very careful, because if he gets a 3-second penalty, then he drops 1 place. The action probably knows that, which is why he's trying to... Oh, no!
Oh, doors! Wait, where... Oh, he did...
Out of Dega 2!
Oh, he Danny Kviat. Instead of going to the hairpin, no, he did it. Oh, I bet you he just went too wide, went on the gravel, and bounced off the wall.
Yeah, probably. Or he went a little bit... or he went a little bit too far in and bounced off the green curb.
Yeah. Well... New driver of the day. Who are we saying?
As Ginger tries to go through an overtake into turn 1. This is, I think Ginger has a 3-second penalty. I think Ginger has a 6-second penalty, so this is just
Ginger has a
bragging
6-second
rights.
penalty. This is for bragging rights, but I mean, you never know. This race has been quite chaotic. Oh, does he pull around? Oh, another yellow in Sector 2. Who is it? It's the Action!
The Action suffers a small spin out of the hairpin, but we don't really have time to go through it as Ginger tries to go through a hairpin.
Oh no!
As Ginger tries to go for an overtake into the hairpin, but crashes into the side of Stewie, and that's the end of his run. He has a lap
That didn't work, Ginger. You hit the wrong part of him, my friend, as Martin Brundle would say. Got another yellow in Sector 2, and it's Let's Talk Golf. He's spun, coming out of the hairpin.
I'll be honest, I think Stewie should have given him a little bit more space, but then again, if you go for a move like that into the hairpin, you kind of have to expect that sort of move from your opponent.
Yep.
Just because you have a right to the racing line doesn't mean you should demand it all the time.
Yeah.
He has...
Oh my god. Oh no, Ginger's in the...
I think
actually
think he's just showboating.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
How do you spin there? A bit cheeky. Oh, the crowd boos.
Boo.
They gasp. Oh, dearie me.
You know, taking 3 seconds off one lap is unlikely, but not unheard of.
Yeah.
Could have tried for another go.
Raptor could, say just absolutely gets a perfect spoon. And if the action maybe gets on the curb and does a bit of a Spinella or messes up the final chicane, we could get a Williams podium.
But honestly, the man of the day has been Decora. He's led every lap from start to finish without a single
And
mistake.
sets the fastest lap. Did he get pole in qualifying?
Yes, he did.
That's a hat trick right there.
Yeah. If Terry was watching the stream, I'd be sweating. If I was Terry and I was watching the stream, I'd be sweating right now.
That's a grand slam for him. Race
Yes, it
victory,
is.
pole position, led every lap, and the fastest lap.
Yes. So we have Decora finishing in P1, Chipsy in P2. He tried his very best to catch Decora, but in the end, it's just lacking a little bit of pace.
Yeah.
The action in P3 did it. I guess if you can make the red work for 13 laps, then you got it. That was the correct strategy.
Yeah. So, I guess, brings a wrap to a crazy race.
Yeah, as we get... Let's wait for Let's Talk Off to finish as he crosses the line in P7. Sometimes they say participation is the most important thing, and in this race, that is the most important thing. If you manage to finish, you're a points winner.
Where did Chipsy start?
I think he was in P2. Let's look at the final Let's just look at the final results.
P11.
Did he? Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's my driver of the day.
Yeah, I'd have to say that is for once Cody was correct.
Once Cody's was correct.
Good job, Cody's. You were smart for once.
So it's Decora in P1, Chipsy in P2, the action in P3, Lord Raptor and the Williams in P4, gains a place. Stewie survives a bunch of explosions and finishes in P5. And then we have Ginger, Let's Talk Golf, who rounds up the rear, and everyone else who didn't manage to finish.
And then Torres 3 laps down, but he DNF'd, so let's go ahead and bring in our leader. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's over here.
Yeah, so I think that brings our stream to a close for the day. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back when Cody's decides to get their act together.
Let's say before we end the stream, should we do our podium interview?
Do you want to? We can.
I can, I'm down. Alright, let's see. Alright, there he is.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with the podium interview is I don't have that scene prepared.
Well, that's okay. We can just talk. So, Decora, what a hat trick. There he is.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, sorry.
Yeah. What a hat trick. Lights to flag, pole position, fastest lap, led every lap. You checked all the marks.
I mean, yeah, it was alright. I mean, I probably was also the one who practiced the most out of everyone here, so I don't really think it was as dominant as it probably could have been, but I was kind of put it off. I was kind of confused why we did one shot, but I didn't see the message until too late.
Yeah.
So that kind of made me a bit nervous. But yeah, I mean, once I got pole, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Decora, the trick to practicing is supposed to practice in secret. So when you go for Terry's championship when we resume, he doesn't know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't know. I don't have him added. He doesn't know what sort of times I'll be doing. So
Oh.
don't worry. I know who to tell and who not to tell. But yeah, I mean the hope is that I just get to participate in enough races to be able to actually do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you did a very consistent race. You did a very consistent race together. Even I was very envious. I guess we will see you when Koji's decides to get their act together.
And hopefully, yeah. As hopefully it's not another month or so. Hopefully it's only a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, can't wait to see you back in Tier 1.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll race you, Smithy, and beat you as well.
Oh no. I shall wield the power of safety cars. You can't beat the safety cars.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
We'll let you go.
I heard
for
your
the
good
day.
calls. Yeah, cheers. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you want to do a podium interview?
Yeah, let's get Gypsy. Gypsy.
Hello.
Honestly, you were my driver of the day by far, but I really thought you were gonna catch Decora because of your speed.
I thought so too, but Decora is very fast, which was noticeable last week in Russia, but very quick tonight as well. So
Yeah.
I was happy with P2 at the end of the race.
Oh yeah, for sure. That chaotic of a race. 2 VSCs, a safety car, and what was it, like 7 broken wings, 3 crashes, 5 DNFs, a DSQ, and one of our games crashing.
Oh really? Yeah, I didn't know what was happening while I was racing, and then at the end of the race, I saw that there was only 7 drivers remaining. So must have been a good one to watch.
Yeah. And
So-
of course, was crazy. Just the crazy commentator's curse happened so many times.
Hey Chipsy, I saw the you qualified in P9, but then you pushed your way back up to P2. So did something happen in qualifying?
Yeah. I actually I spun in qualifying. Obviously, it was only set to 1 shot tonight, just for the sake of time. But yeah, in the S's I spun, so I wanted to finish the lap. But yeah, I was hoping to get a P2 or P3 in qualifying. I knew Decora was going to be quick, but yeah, it didn't work out for me. But as long as I beat Van, it's all that matters at the end of the day. Van is my arch enemy.
I honestly thought he was in for a podium, but no, he DNF'd.
Nah, he bottled it up like he usually does.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No, Van's good. Van's a good person, so
Yeah.
it's fun to race against him.
He tries his best.
Yeah. I mean, that's really all that matters.
On the safety car restart, I saw that you decided to put soft tires. Was that a pre-planned strategy, or was that what Jeff decided was a good idea? Because we were doubting whether you could make it to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go mediums on lap 16. I'm sorry. I was on mediums. I was gonna pit on lap 16 and go to the soft. So I think the safety car was like lap 13. I figured it would go to lap 15 starting 16. So it was only one more lap. And at the end of the race, I think I had 48% tire wear. And once I saw Decora go on to the softs, I just figured, well, that's my race right there. And if it didn't work out for me, then it probably wouldn't have worked out for him. And then the guy behind me, who was that? Action would have got the win, but no, it worked out.
Yeah, congratulations on the P2. We're
We
very
did
impressed
it.
with your consistent driving through the S's. Japan, that's
Yeah.
especially harder compared to last year.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You had multiple spinners. It felt like every lap I was saying, "Oh, yellow flag sector 1 and 2," and it would be someone spinning in the S's. I think Fife spun, or no, not Fife. Sorry, Nell spun like 4 or 5 times, and he ended up getting disqualified because Cody is messed up. Because they told him to pass everybody and pass the safety car, but then he got disqualified for ignoring yellow flags.
Well,
just
sounds like a Cody's race, I guess, right?
Yeah.
This
Solid
is-
Cody's moment.
This is Niall's probably least favorite track, so I commend him for coming out and actually racing it. Anytime a pad user in S's are together, they don't mix well usually, unless your name is Decora apparently.
Yeah, that's.
He's
We're gonna
a
have some.
cat?
We are gonna have some practice to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Tier 1's going to be a when we get started up again. It's we're going to try to get Decora a full-time seat because he's a
deserves
very
one,
consistent,
yeah.
very good
I
driver.
deserve-
So
Yeah, I'd like to see him full time. One last question for you, Chipsy. When are we restarting our league?
that's a good question. I did not. I'm going to check the stream. I'm going to ask. I did not see any desync issues on my end. Lord Raptor's in the chat now saying that there was very bad desync issues. So hopefully Cody's will put out a patch.
From what I could see, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, so I think we may be able to get by if we have set hosts. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If I always host a tier 1 race and somebody always hosts a tier 2 race, and we just kind of keep it consistent with that, maybe we can get something going and just kind of say, hey, you know what? If you're one person, you have a desync issue. Sorry, but we'll definitely talk with the mods and the admins with Tact and Pfeiffer and figure out a solution so we can get racing again, because I know everybody wants to get racing again.
Appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of our drivers and the viewers would like to see us back.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll let you go for the night. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for stepping in and commentating, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Later.
Well, the action is nowhere to be found, but we do have one person we can enjoy getting here.
But I'm so happy with it. It's a lot better improvement than Russia or Abu Dhabi the last league race we've been.
Yes, it
It
was,
sure
and now you're on
was.
stream.
Yeah, hello. We dragged you
Morning.
into the commentary booth. A bit of a interesting race. Tell us from your perspective.
No, I went into T1 and the car felt like it was on ice, so I lost like a lot of position there. But then after that, a car came alive and it was just smooth sailing until I spun on the S's,
Yeah.
and then I just tried to do a recovery race. I fought with Chipsy for a little bit, and then I did some victory laps,
Yeah.
but it was the lap too early.
Yeah, my question is how I only caught you facing backwards on the start finish straight. I think lap 26, 27. How
Yeah.
did that happen?
Well, I thought it was the last lap, so I thought I'm gonna do a little drift on the start finish straight, and it wasn't the last
Oh.
lap.
Oh, and you turned. I
Yeah.
was like, why is my car? Oh, is that?
Yeah, that was a big
happened
facepalm moment for
to
me.
me? Oh, yeah,
I
it's
was
happened
like,
to me more
I was
times
like,
than I
where's the
can.
celebrations? Why are we still driving? I'm like,
No,
oh,
that's why we're still driving. There's still a race going on.
yeah. So I had fun.
That was
Yeah.
what the
Moving.
kids would call a big oof.
Yeah, that was a major oof there.
Yeah. We caught your close battle with Stewie a few times because you overtook him and then you spun and then you'd overtake him again.
Yeah. Especially at the end there, he didn't have the right setup, so I was catching him at the end, like a second a lap, and then I dove down the inside going into the hairpin, and I just went a little too shallow.
Yeah, we caught that on stream. That was a very opportunistic. That was a very opportunistic overtake. But I'll be honest, I don't.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if I'd set it up for any other place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was either that or the end of 130R into that chicane for the start finish straight.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm closing. I got a lot of speed on him, so I might as well just send it.
Fortunately for you, this doesn't count for the champ. This doesn't count for the championship. So when we do Japan, are we doing Japan this year? I think we're doing Japan this year. And when we do Japan this year, you'll know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I qualified P3. I'm happy with that. I mean, I had good pace throughout the race. Just made too many mistakes, but
yeah,
it was a good day for me in the end.
Ginger, thank you for joining us. That was you gave us a very entertaining race to watch.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah. All right, so thank you, stream, for tuning in for a crazy race in Japan, and hopefully we can see you guys if the league ever restarts.
We will see you when we see you.